stand up against the vaccine in Australia. You
know what?
I gotta tell you something. What bothers you? That you're an NPC? I would bother me too. Take those downloads every day must give you headaches. Gives you headaches to take downloads?
No.
Oh, it doesn't give you headaches. So what?
Thanks. you.
NPC?
You.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you.
Yeah.
And then the frickin' Satanist.
Yeah.
That sells me a Ouija board. Frickin'.
Well, you bought a Ouija board today?
Yeah, worth $150.
Well, I was going to get you one for Christmas.
$10. No.
For the satanic holiday.
This is out of the 1930s.
Yeah.
This is ancient. This is ancient. This is magic. Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah.
When's your birthday? Wait, hold on a second. Your birthday is...
Local Satanist sold me his 1920 Ouija board that's brand new in the box.
Really?
Yeah.
And you bought it? Actually, you bought it?
Actually bought it.
Why would you buy a Ouija board? See, you've gone the dark side, brother.
Because the Satanist was selling it. The local Satanist. Yeah.
I can tell you a story. I can tell you something.
It gets better. It gets better.
No, you're going to love my story.
It gets better. No. It gets better.
Okay, yes. You're Satan. You've joined Satan.
No, it gets
better. You got horns. You better check your head for horns, man. You're going in the valley of your head.
You better record this stuff.
Yes.
You need to record
I am recording it right now, brother. I told you it's always recording.
By God.
It's recording right now.
Look. Now look.
Okay. They're going to tell you my Ouija board story. It's a true story out of Denver. Go ahead. I got one for you. I always have a story. You always have a story that's in mind. So go ahead.
Hey.
Yes.
I'm busy. So you need to hurry it up. Now let's get the Ouija board. Okay, here we go.
Hurry, then I tell you my story. Because I'm in the pool. I'm actually in the pool right now. Let's hear it. Go ahead.
Huh? No.
Oh, you're in my story.
Hey, look. A Satanist just gave me a Ouija board, all right?
He's already bought it.
Now you think you're in trouble in the the underwear?
I'll pray for you, brother.
The armpit
of heaven.
Under the
Please
dragon's
wing. For his sinful
you're
ways.
under the dragon's wing where you're at.
In the name of the Lord.
That way, no. In where you're at, you're under the dragon's wing. The sweaty, warm. It's like you're laying in
the pit of the armpit of the dragon.
Where you're, laying in warm poop and blowing bubbles.
Well,
blowing bubbles. That's what you're doing right now, right? Okay. All right. Now look, I don't want any part of your freaking hot tubs.
You ready for my story?
Hurry up, for you. Yeah. I told you my Ouija board story.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you my Ouija board story. Okay.
All right, hurry up.
So there's a place called 4 Mile Park in Denver, Colorado. Because it's 4 miles from every mining camp, okay? And they have these old buildings. It's really cool, right? They have old buildings, you know, these old houses. And the first bed and breakfast is actually there. That was in Colorado. And people used to come in there. So there's a long story behind that one, but anyway. Because, I'll tell you the story about that one later. But anyway, so I went there all day long, and I went to the gift shop, right? They go in the gift shop, right? Yeah, let me finish. So I'm looking around. There's some cool stuff. They got, like, the gems that you can only buy at Denver, like mining type stuff, you know, and cool stuff for kids, like little dinosaur eggs. Yes.
Bunch of freaking tourist crap.
Yeah, the tourist crap.
All right, so there you go.
Tourist,
so now
that's what I find out.
Ouija board sit there.
Yes, there's one Ouija board sitting there.
What?
Let me see what happens. So I see this Ouija board, and it had been there for a while because it had a little bit of dust on it even, right? And I'm like, that's unusual.
It's already getting...
Yes, it's getting good. It's getting good to hear the story. So I looked at the thing, and I said, well, blasphemy is the hell if I'm going to let them sell this to some kid.
Wait, you have to stop talking when I start laughing. Okay, hang on a second.
I said, the hell if I'm going to sell this to some kid.
Listen, when I start cracking up laughing, you have to frickin' stop talking because I can't hear you. All right. So now this thing's covered in that. It's frickin' in the corner. Nobody will go near this. Let me just picture this in my mind. Nobody's going near this frickin' Ouija board to dust it off. It's in the corner. Okay, go ahead.
So now I'm worried that some kid's going to buy it. Some 8-year-old kid. You know, some boy is going to be demons in hell, go to hell.
So you're going to help people.
Yes.
You're going to help.
I'm going to do something about this.
You're going to help somebody by buying the Ouija board and then what do you burn it? What do you do?
You're on the right track. You're on the right track, right?
Okay, go ahead.
So I grabbed the damn thing and I said, well, I'll be damned if it's some young girl or some boy, right? So I take it up to the lady there's two ladies working behind the counter, two ladies, right? To get shot. And I said, excuse me, and she says, what? I said,
what about the Ouija board?
Okay, I looked on there, I said, I need a
corner.
Yeah, I got this Ouija board. I said, first of all, I'm ashamed of you because you shouldn't be selling Ouija boards in a gift shop. I said, how dare you sell something so evil in a gift shop?
Part of the local coven. You are frickin' home. You're messing with fire.
I said, how dare you sell a Ouija board in a gift shop?
It's okay.
Okay, I got this short. I said, so here's the deal. I said, there's no price on the day. There was no sticker on it. There's no price on it.
Well, the frickin' thing wasn't for sale. Everybody was terrified of the thing.
I said, there's no price tag on it. I said, there's no sticker. And she goes, so I said, how much you want for it? And she goes, well, I don't know. I said, is it $20 or what is it, right? So she goes,
I don't know.
She goes, well, I'm going to have to check with the supervisor in the back. I'm your story. I said, well, I'm not leaving until I can buy the damn thing.
No. This is how you buy stuff from the dark side.
There's no price tag. You're sold.
No, there's no price tag on it. It's been sitting there for 25 years. Nobody will go near it. Freaking picture on the front. Okay, go ahead.
So there's no price tag. So she says, well, I'm going to go in the back. And she goes, I'm going to have to ask the supervisor how much it's for, right? I said, okay, well, I said, well, it's not for free, is it? Okay, so she leaves and she comes back about 5 minutes later from some back area, right? And she comes up and I said, okay, so how much, I said,
it's like when you're buying a car. I got to go talk to the manager. I'm going to go talk to the manager. So I go in the day, and they walk out and they go back to talk to the manager.
Yeah.
So now they're doing the little powwow in the back there. And
there's some guy in here wants to buy the Ouija board. It's been there for 20 years.
It's a freaking evil thing that we've had in our house, in our store for freaking about 25 years. This guy comes in, freaking first guy ever in freaking 25 years, and said, how much for the board in the corner? And then it's like, we never put a price tag on it because no one would go near the damn thing. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so anyway, so she goes, I talked to the supervisor, the manager, and she said that we don't know what the price is and it's not for sale. She said it's not for sale.
Okay, then what? Now it gets better, right?
Yes, and I said, well, okay. I said, well, I'm not leaving if you're going to put it back on the shelf.
Like, wait a minute now. Okay, go ahead.
So I said, I'm not going to leave if you're going to put it back on the shelf. I said, you're either going to have to get rid of it or I'm going to buy it because there's no way I'm going to let you put that back on the shelf. And she goes, okay. She goes, we will not put it back on the shelf. Maybe. She wasn't not getting a vote of confidence there. She said, but we don't know what the price would be on it because she said, but...
well, when you're working with NPCs, you got to know that they're like in zombie land. Yeah. So they're not sure about anything at all. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. So I told her, and I said, I'll tell you this. You tell that super manager, I don't want to ever come here.
Wait. Stop. Okay, God almighty. You said, let me tell you what. Just a second.
Okay. Are you ready?
Oh, God. Wait a minute. Okay, just a second. I'm trying to do the breathe. I got to breathe. Okay, here, just a second. You go look. Let me tell you this.
Let me tell you this. I said, I don't ever want to come here ever again and see a Ouija board for sale in this gift shop. I said, I will stop that. I said, I'll lose I said, that will not happen. Do you understand me?
Then what?
She said, well, I don't know if we can promise that. She said that. He goes, I don't know if I can I said, you better promise me because I said, you will not be selling something evil like that, a Ouija board in this gift shop. I said, do you understand me? So, anyway, so I left and the Ouija board stayed.
Okay, hold on. So I see the Ouija board.
Yes.
In the office. So now I paid the guy, you know. He's like, okay, well, I'm back from the...
Well, how much did you pay for it? $6.66?
No. So then the guy, they're standing there, and he goes, well, I can't give it to you.
What? Are you serious?
He goes, because it's not mine.
What?
And I said, well, okay, now this is... Okay.
Are you serious?
No, not the Satanist, his partner.
I know.
His demon. His demon. Okay, so now the demon says, well, I can't give it to you because the Satanist is the one... He goes, it's not mine. I don't want any part of it. I don't want any part of this.
Bro, you make me laugh.
Well, I'm serious.
Oh my gosh. Okay, go ahead. That is crazy.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
He goes, I can't give it to you. And I go, how come?
I can't give it to you.
and I said, because I bought it. It's mine. And he goes, well, I'm not going to give it to you. And I said, oh, okay.
It's mine. All mine.
Now, the demons around here, this guy...
Precious. Remember that. Wait, brother.
No, this guy's...
You remember...
This guy's meaner than hell.
Lord of the Rings. My precious. You can have the precious. You have Ouija board probably. It's my precious.
That is my Ouija board. Listen to me.
I know. Your precious.
And he said, no, I can't give it to you. I'm not going to be any part of this. And I said, well, let's call the Satanist.
Oh, you give him a call, okay.
It gets better.
Oh, it's better. You mean there's more to the story? You got to be kidding me. So you're fighting over my precious. Okay. The read.
That's the Ouija board story. No.
Okay.
Oh, okay, now we're doing Ouija. Okay. I'm in my bedroom. I was just like a little kid. And I freaking look up in the...
No, you didn't finish the story.
Look at the picture of that freaking Ouija board face. I'm telling you, the one that was out of the 1960s or something. And I freaking looked at that thing, and I was freaking laying in bed, and I was looking at that thing in my closet.
Yes. You're kidding me.
That thing's gonna freaking... The very next day, I freaking... 10 years old, I walked that Ouija board out to the trash can, and I stuffed it as deep as I could in that freaking garbage can. I did. That's a true story, buddy. Good. That's a true story, pal.
Okay, but you didn't finish your story. So what happened with you purchasing this Ouija board? What happens? You said I can't give it to you. Then what happens? What happened? What?
So I don't know.
So you just walked out. Okay. Let me tell you a true story.
No, it's just like, you can't predict frickin' what a Satanist NPC is going to do it.
Okay, let me tell you a true story.
You don't know who they are. They're frickin' odd. They believe in stuff.
Let me tell you a true story.
Now look, if you believe in God, I got a question for you. So now you believe in the devil. Right?
Well, they both exist.
So that means you believe in God too, right?
That's true.
And then the story goes that the devil loses in the end.
Yeah.
And you're like, well, wait a minute. So now if you believe in the devil, then you got to believe in God, right?
Yes.
So now, you know the devil loses in the end, and then they go, yeah.
Yeah. Well, you need part of that losing team.
Can you explain that to me? Why would you do this?
Exactly.
It's hilarious.
Okay.
Well, what I'm doing is I'm buying this Ouija board because I don't want it. I want frickin'...
Somebody else buy it. I got you.
Nah. Yeah. I got frickin'... Yeah.
Okay, let me tell you.
We're gonna clean this county up. This is gonna be a clean county,
well, I
baby.
Okay,
no savings, no frickin'... No dispensaries for frickin' weeds. We're gonna stay frickin'... Yeah. We got guns. You frickin' try to mess with us, pal. We're frickin'
Raleigh, let me tell you a true story.
Bring the frickin' riffraff. You live down there.
My turn. Okay.
Oh,
I do not know this lady that well, but it is a true story, and because she would not lie to me. Okay.
Who?
This lady, I knew her briefly, just conversation lady. She wouldn't lie. She had nothing to gain. She said that she decided her and her friends to play with the Ouija board, right?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, it gets bad, right? So her and her friends are, like two other ladies or something screwing around in the day with this Ouija board. I guess they're about in the 40s or something, right? And she has a husband, right? That's the story. So they're screwing around with this damn Ouija board, and, asking about future events, this and that, and kind of cool stuff, talking to them, and yes, no, all those questions on the Ouija board. Well, she said it gets to a point where it got kind of weird where, it's taking over their hands, even when they got away from the Ouija board. She said she felt like they had a demon or something controlling their hands.
All right, I want to squeeze in a little factoid here.
Okay, let me finish up.
No. Well, real quick.
No, yeah,
Nobody, the other guy's not moving it because you know what?
Yeah.
You can put your hands on both sides of it.
Yeah.
And it'll move by itself. It will move.
I know.
You're the only one with both your hands on the damn thing.
Yeah.
Okay, now that's a little factoid for you.
Yeah, I got you.
All right, go ahead.
So it gets to be the point where it gets real evil. Like they're getting some evil messages out. They said, "Oh my God, this thing's getting damn evil." Right?
It's the husband.
No, it was this lady who's getting evil.
So
yes,
the husband.
The husband loses his mind. Yes, so you quit playing at that damn thing.
I guessed it. Oh my God, she whacked her husband?
No.
All right.
So her husband.
This is not funny.
Yeah, this is a true story. Her husband actually takes the damn thing, throws it in the trash can, and said, "That's enough of this bullshit."
Ooh.
But it's interesting.
And then what?
So
they got mad.
Yes. Guess what? The Ouija board shows up again the next day. It gets filled with trash, the garbage. It shows up in the house again.
Well,
so they thought the kids are screwing around or something. They thought that somebody's screwing around with them right. So a week goes by and they don't play with that. So he gets damn pissed. So he takes it out there and shoves it back in the garbage again, the trash can.
Second time?
Second time, yes.
Okay. Oh, no.
This is where it gets weird. Yes. So guess what? The garbage men come, and they claim, I kid you not, they could not lift, because it was one of those places that the manually left the trash into the garbage truck. Could not lift it into the damn garbage truck, so they left the trash can there with the Ouija board in it.
God almighty.
Yeah, they could not lift the damn thing because it was too heavy. Someone was holding it down. It was a Ouija board.
Man, I'm telling you.
It's straight, like some kind of massive. So the garbage guys, because apparently he actually he called them because he said because they came by and didn't lift the trash. He called them and said, "Why did you not take my trash can?" They said, "We couldn't lift the damn thing." They said, "We tried." And he said, "Really?" He said, they couldn't lift the damn trash can to throw it into the garbage truck. Yeah. So he's like, "What the frick is going on?" One time he gets returned to the house. The second time, he said he couldn't they couldn't lift it. So he said he gets what? So he does. I guess he was in the backyard. He said, "I've had it."
Wait, what?
He goes to the backyard. He takes the Ouija board to the backyard. No, he burns it. Yeah, he digs a hole and throws gas in it, burns it, and then buries it.
That thing came back.
It did not come back.
Okay, that's good.
He said he burned it. He said the only way he could get rid of the Ouija board was to burn it. He said, I seriously. So she was telling us, she said, my husband took it in the backyard and burned it. That's the only way we could get rid of it.
Okay.
It's your story. Yeah, supernatural stuff could probably happen, right? Yeah. My mother told me that. Let me tell you a true story about my mother.
No. It's my turn.
My mother, though.
All right, go ahead.
Okay, I'll be fast. No, this is not a Ouija board. My mother got into this. Was called remote writing, where you let a spirit from the side write for you. Yes, automatic writing. Yes. Her and her friends, she was in college, and they decided they're going to do this remote writing stuff, right? My mother said it worked good at first because she said they write poetry and stuff. She said that she was writing these awesome poems, and her friends too, and great stories and poetry, right? She says, really cool. She said, man, and she goes, Kirk, I could never write this stuff. She goes, this stuff is coming straight from the other side. She said, I could not write these kind of things, these poems. She was awesome, right? And so she said it was cool at first, but then she said that after a while, she realized that, it's kind of like the Ouija board. Someone's taking over her arm like this, telling the same thing. She said that she would be in class, and all of a sudden she'd start shaking and stuff her hand. And she said they were taking over her hand like possession, like being possessed, not her whole body, but her hand. So she said that she was shaking sometimes, and she'd be like trying to write a T, and it'd go, like her hand was taken off the right. So she freaks out about it. She says, I quit doing this crap. She said, it took me, Kurt, she was not kidding, almost about 2 to 3 weeks to get rid of that damn thing, whatever is some kind of possessed thing taking over her arm. I said, you're kidding me, Mom. She goes, no. And I actually asked her about this we talked about this about 3 weeks ago. I asked her, I said, you told me about that stuff? And she goes, oh, God, Kurt, it's horrible. She said that I could not, she said my hand would go numb, my arm would go numb, and it started taking on my arm. What?
Okay, so I haven't thought about Ouija boards for about 15 years. Mm-hmm. Okay, now wait a minute. So you were talking about Ouija boards last week?
No, it was 2 weeks ago. About 2 weeks ago.
Okay, go ahead.
About 2 weeks ago.
Okay, yeah, that's great. So you got a Ouija board story, you tell Ouija board stories, and now I tell Ouija board stories, and frickin' I haven't thought about Ouija boards for frickin' 15 years.
Yeah, me neither. I did about
now wait a minute. So we're talking about a couple of days apart. We're both talking about Ouija boards. Now this Ouija board's going to be delivered. Frickin', do they fly those in with the demons? Do they have wings?
I don't know. How do you get rid of them?
Well, I don't know. I got to get my Ouija board back. I mean, my Ouija board is frickin' brand new. It's 1950.
Yes.
Or they date back to 1890, I think.
Yeah.
I think the Ouija board dates back to 1890. Oh, no, wait. Remember we talked about it? 1850. Remember?
Yeah.
1850 is right there. Right in there, right?
Yep.
Yep, that's when they started making Ouija boards. Okay, go ahead.
Well, the problem is, if you get one of those, you might not be able to get rid of it like that lady.
I'll just burn it.
How you get rid of it? You might have to burn it.
No, I'll burn it.
You said you burn it.
Well, it's worth $100. Well, I could probably sell it. I don't know. What do I do with this thing? It's brand new, still in the box, 1950. What do you think? You know what?
Yeah. Yeah. Wait, who manufactures them? Who manufactures Ouija?
Parker Brothers.
Are you serious?
What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you?
Monopoly, man?
Hey.
Monopoly board?
It's Monopoly. Monopoly is the most evil frickin' game. Have you ever known anybody to win? Tell me.
What?
You play Monopoly, and then who plays the very, very end? What? You're stuffing cash. You're stuffing those $500 bills under your seat, right?
Yes.
And you're playing Monopoly. Tell me, when have you, at motels, right? You buy your motels, with a frickin', okay. When have you ever played that game to the very end and somebody wins? Never. Have you? Come on.
I have not.
Be honest. I mean, you're borrowing money from the guy sitting next to you, the girl sitting next to you, you're playing Monopoly. When does somebody win?
Nobody ever wins.
Never. It's always like, okay, everybody's just like, oh my God, we're all freaking sitting there. It's like, you know what I mean?
When you're done.
People are stealing out of the tills. Frickin', you're reaching in and you're pull out a $500, because all you got is hotel on. I had all the railroads. What? And then you go to jail.
Okay, you ready for a surprise though?
Mandela effect.
You heard? No, there's more. Wait, let me tell you more about the Mandela effect. Let me tell you more about that. Let me finish.
Parker Brothers, pal.
Let me tell you more about the Mandela effect.
Parker Brothers.
Paul Vector just did a Mandela effect on the Monopoly board. Everybody's talking about the rules to the game have changed. The rules.
No.
Yes, ready for the rules.
That's it. No.
Now, you said, remember, nobody could ever win the game. Guess what? It made it easy to win the game now. Everybody wins within the first hour. Because guess what the new rule book says, the new rules to the Monopoly, the Mandela effect that always existed, the new rule. Guess what it is? You love this. I think you're kidding me. There's a rule in the Monopoly that was always there that you just misremembered and didn't read the rules. We read every rule to the thing. But anyway, here's the rule. That if you land on a property, any one of them, you can immediately, if you want to, auction it to any player in the game.
Whoa. Stop right there. This has always been in the rule.
Yes, you could sell it immediately to any player if you want to. Yes. If you land on a property, you can immediately sell it to any player.
No.
That's new rule. It's always there. You just misremembered, didn't read it. Yes. We blew our minds.
No.
Yes.
No.
No effect.
No.
Yes. The rule in Monopoly. Yes, it is.
What?
Check it out. Look up Recall Vector. His video, he did a whole video on it.
Oh, that's messed up.
Now, you see, because it makes the game go faster now, because one guy said, I would immediately buy everything quickly.
No kidding.
So the game actually says, because somebody says, well, I want Boardwalk and Parkways.
No, never has been, never will be.
Yes, but it is now Modelfic. It's written in the rules.
Well, that's the way it is, you know.
So you got Monopoly, the monopoly, and now the rules have changed.
No, that's official. That's an official event. It's official.
It's official rule.
I gotta go.
What?
I gotta go.
You gotta go buy you gotta put it through Ouija board?
I'm gonna get it in about.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna get it here pretty quick. But
okay.
Look, I gotta get going.
Well, you NPC. Oh, by the way.
Trash day.
Yes.
Today's trash day. See, if the guy would have gave me the board tonight, then I would have put it in the trash, because the trash guys come tomorrow. Then I would like to see that frickin' truck, trash guys.
Yeah.
Right? I like to see them pick up the blue dumpster,
I got something that's weird for you. I need to tell you, though.
That's cool. I'll try that tomorrow.
Okay.
I'll try that next week.
There is something I need to tell you that blows my mind. Did you know that the oldest Egyptian mummy, the Egyptian guy, that they just, her name, I can't remember her name. She was one of the oldest Egyptians, queens, that they actually had some photographs. They did some recent discoveries on her. Guess what, though? Her right eye, they don't know why.
I know who that is. Nefertiti.
Well, yes, Nefertiti. Her right eye, let me finish.
Hey, did you go to Giza? No, you didn't.
Let me finish. I know her story, yes.
I'm not finished the story.
No, we gotta go. See, we've been the story.
I was gonna
she has a purple right eye. Now listen.
You mentioned Mandela effect and
purple right eye.
You would Google. I know that. I already know all this.
You knew she had a purple right eye.
2016.
You knew she had a purple right eye.
2015. What happened? 2016. Come on. All right, let's focus.
What? The Mandela effect.
Focus.
Listen.
Google search.
Yes.
Right?
Okay.
Mandela effect. Location. Guess where it would go to? Yep. You don't know, do you?
Yes, it went to the Great Pyramid.
It would go directly on top of the Great Pyramid.
Yes, exactly.
Now, explain that to me, would you?
Because that is .0, like Twin Towers.
Doesn't matter what the explanation. Look.
You just heard what I said. It's .0.
It's like
ground zero. It's ground zero, just like the Twin Towers.
No. You Google search location Mandela effect, and it went right on top of the Great Pyramid for months. Explain that.
Well.
All right, now.
Let me tell you another one. No.
Whoa, listen.
See, you never let me talk, man. You just go on and on.
A city appeared south of Cairo. Fayyum. Faiyum is a little town. Yes. Guess what they found in that little town?
What?
Skulls that were frickin' 3 feet long.
Oh, that's lovely.
And then guess what else they found?
What?
Wooden coffins.
Oh, that's nice.
That were like pharaohs in wooden coffins. Never. I'm telling you, Kirk, I was there. All right?
Let me tell you one more thing. You ready for this?
Listen to me.
Not listening.
Listen to me. There was no city Sam south. Yeah, I know there is now, but it was never there before. On Sagittarius Earth, Sam is a giant city that's south of Cairo, and it was never there, Kurt.
Yes, that is like there is Canberra, Australia. Yes,
and
gotcha.
they found alien skulls there.
Okay.
Alien skulls. You know, the big, long, frickin' whatever.
Yes, all right, I gotta get going.
We are on a different
Gotta
Earth.
go, Raleigh.
We are on a different Earth. Kurt?
Yes, I know we are.
You need to frickin' watch your P's and Q's to come grab your ass. And I am not kidding. You will frickin' be so grabbed.
One last thing, you gotta go, Raleigh.
How is Matt still alive? How is Matt still alive?
If you search for Nassau,
if you go to prison, I'll never see you again in my life.
CIA comes up.
Got it? So you frickin' be careful down there. All right.
You didn't hear what I said.
No, I didn't.
If you, after Mandela effect, if you Googled CIA, Central Intelligence Agency, NASA, it would redirect you to NASA's website. Shit, you're not. Wow. I checked it out. You said, do you remember how you did a thing, you searched for the map of Mandela effect? If you search, I don't know if you still haven't checked it, if you type in CIA, the first search that comes up, you click on it, it says CIA website, it immediately redirects you to NASA. Shit, you not.
Yeah.
Weird shit.
You know, you do Illuminati backwards. Look that one up.
Okay, I will.
You know, type in Google search Illuminati backwards. It's some kind of weird. But you know what?
No, it says Freemasons.
We're not living in a regular reality here, Kurt.
I can explain it to you, but you won't listen to me. I know what's happening. We'll talk about it later. I figured I've decoded about 90% of what's happening. But it gets complicated because we'll never know the truth.
It gets better.
You know what God said?
It gets better.
He said, I'm not going to tell you the truth because I want you to explore it. And he said, you minds are beyond your imagination. He said, that's what makes you guys creatures. Because you got to explore. He goes, if I would have told you everything, you'd be bored. Nothing to learn. You know, we'll talk about more. I got to run. Oh, take care, all right?
I'm going to get my board, man.
Bye. Go play with your board.
No, I'll read.
All right, got to go. Bye, Raleigh.